Welcome everybody, I'm Gold Leader, I'm joined by Patronus. We're Home-Based Games, and we're bringing you a bonus, a bonus video for Marvel Champions.
Yeah, we are a little, A, sick of getting kicked in the teeth by Drang, and B, very, very interested in figuring out how to make Rocket and Groot sing.
Yeah, so
more the latter.
First of all, I'm salty because we played last night, we streamed and we lost, and we didn't play again.
Yeah.
So, and if you know anything about me,
yeah, that Gold Leader doesn't do well with that.
I end on victory, not on defeat.
Yes.
I don't mind losing. I don't mind losing. It's an experience, you learn, but I want to take what I learned and try it again.
Yep.
So I didn't do it, so I'm forcing Patronus to record another video so we can play.
Yep.
And we're being stubborn, obviously, because we want to play with Rocket and Groot because they're the new heroes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if you tailored decks from the entire card pool to go against each villain, I think it would be much easier.
I agree.
Like, Black Widow is just screaming to take down Drang.
For sure. Totally.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
All the control that she offers, along with there's the preparation card that cancels a boost effect. And there are so many boost effects in his thing.
Yes,
and she'd be triggering preparations. And, she would be singing. But this is the Galaxy's Most Wanted campaign. It's not the Black Widow campaign.
Yes.
So we're obviously sticking with Rocket and Groot. We played last night on our stream. You can check out the video. Will be up on our YouTube by the time you see this one. And we lost.
We did.
We played Rocket Aggression and Groot
Justice.
Which we still think is probably a fine combo.
Yeah, we tweaked the decks a little bit, seeing, because that was the first time we'd tried Groot Justice with that Rocket Aggression package.
It's also the first time we built decks for these guys really in a two-player game.
Correct.
Period.
Totally. Yes.
We played Rocket and Groot when the game came out the first night with just the pre-built decks that came out of the box. They were not very good.
Nope.
And then we played that following day with our group of 4. But when a 4-player game is completely different than a 2-player game.
Yeah, it is a completely different animal.
So you could have like a weaker deck, or you could have other players pick up the slack in a multiplayer game.
100%.
And Groot was awesome in that game, in that 4-player game.
Yeah.
He was like
he got all of his counters. He was doing crazy stuff.
Every time he was landing like I am Groot, he was either dealing 10 damage or removing 10 threat. And in a multiplayer game, it's crazy. Like it was just like, I'll just take 10 threat off. Yeah. No big deal.
Yeah. I am Groot.
He was never losing his counters, and he was actually spending his counters to untap and do,
because he almost he had to. He was going to be wasting his growth counters if he wasn't actually spending them to use his vines.
Yeah.
Which, that's the point where you want to be with Groot, is being able to use those growth counters to actually trigger your ability.
It was a lot easier to do in a multiplayer game where you had other teammates to not have all the pressure on Groot.
Correct. Yeah, where everybody can kind of specialize and help out when needed. When you're kind of struggling with clunky hands or bad setups, other players can help you get through that growing pains situation until you're more built up. Yeah, so 2-player games, they're just different.
Yep. Same decks. We'll post the deck lists in the comments of this video.
Yep.
And we're gonna just kick it right off. We're already set up, so we're on the first side scheme, which instructs us just to put the Badoon ship into play. Which, if you're not familiar with the Badoon ship, we can throw it on camera. Essentially, every time the villain every time the villain schemes, he activates this Badoon ship.
Correct.
And then there's also cards that will tell you to activate the Badoon ship.
Yes.
And essentially, once this thing gets 4 counters, it deals 2 indirect damage to each player. So it's just more damage that you kind of just have to deal with.
Right.
And then this is just a side scheme
that we're instructed to put into play as part of the campaign.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Once you discard it, though, you earn some units for the next mission.
Yep, correct.
And that's pretty much it. So we're just going to get going and draw up our hands.
Yep. So...
Oh, my hand is really bad.
Having a fruition is great to get some extra counters early. Having a lay down the law seems awesome. Just to remove a bunch of threat right off the bat. Crisis Averted is meh right now because it's very expensive and I won't get the full benefit. The question is, so I think.
And why wouldn't you get the full benefit? Because you don't have another science?
Because it only removes 6 from the main.
Oh, this only does the main.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, that's fair.
So I won't get full.
There was a reason I only put 1 in the deck.
Yes. This is the vines that let him ready. I could part with that early. It wouldn't be the end of the world to me. Honestly, maybe we just ditch those 3 and hope for a double for Nick, because I'm not going to care about
you might even want to just ditch Nick at that point. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. And just try to get better setup pieces.
Yeah.
Then maybe keep my vine.
Yeah, maybe keep your vine and see what you get.
Those 3?
Yeah, see what you get. And my hand is awful. Okay. I've got 4 double resources and nothing that costs 2.
Gosh.
So I'm going to be pitching some double resources, which is brutal, but it's what's going to happen. So I'm going to discard battery pack because it's a tech, which I could get back with salvage. Reload because I have nothing. I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm probably going to get rid of one of these double resources. I just can't.
Yeah, I mean, you're only drawing 2 cards. Your odds of being able to use all that is 0.
It's literally 0. So I think I got to get rid of at least one of these.
Yeah, I agree. It's a shame, but it is what it is.
And then if I get stuck with one, I get stuck with one. It is what it is.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well.
Not the worst.
It's not, yeah, it could get worse than that.
Okay. So that's my hand.
You're up as first player.
Yes. Yeah, so that's why we have the first player token on the Milano. We'll just pass it back and forth. Who's over doing what. All right, so interesting choice. So I guess I could make some use out of Lockjaw here. I could easily just pitch. I could pitch Lockjaw in this to play this. And then I could just pitch these 2 to get Lockjaw into play for my discard.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I think that's fine.
Yeah,
that's the best I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah, and just hold on to one of those doubles. And
yeah, so
it is what it is.
We'll just we'll discard Strength to we'll hold on to Strength. We'll discard Genius and discard Lockjaw to play a Particle Cannon. It gets 2 counters. And then we will discard Strength and discard Salvage, triggering the salvage ability to put a tech on top. So we're gonna put that on top, and we're just gonna play Lockjaw from the discard pile.
Yep.
Put that on top of my deck, and then I'm just holding on to a copy of Brawn, or I'm discarding it at some point.
Brawn's always nice, but yeah, it's your call.
And so we can do some thwarting. So you're going to lay down the law, though. So you'll clear this. Lay down the law does
4.
4? Okay.
Yep, so I could, but this can only be used on that main scheme at the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to, I guess.
Use it as a resource?
So if I did 1, 2, 3, I could get this into play. Yeah, I mean, I could hold, it would just mean I could hold on to like my flora and fauna as opposed to having to discard it.
I think that's okay.
So that's.
Yeah, well, we'll see. So I've got, this is remove 1 charge counter from it, deal 4 damage to an enemy. This attack gains overkill. I'm going to hold on to my cannon here.
I agree.
I think I'm just going to, I could thwart for 2.
Yeah.
Do it off there.
Yeah.
Do a little work on that. And then Lockjaw could either thwart for 2 or punch for 2. It doesn't really.
Maybe just punch.
Just to get some damage
on
it?
Yeah, just to do a little bit. Because I can't remember if he has healing cards or not.
Yeah. And I was not gonna. I didn't have any 1-cost cards, so
yeah.
There's nothing I could have done to use this or this. Guess that's all she wrote from me.
Yeah, I mean, this being in play doesn't really affect us negatively in any way. It just means if we are able to get rid of it, we just get extra units for the.
And this is a resource, so this can be done at.
Yes, it's a first player action as a resource.
The actions on that, right?
If you can use it, yes.
Yeah.
Like it says first player action on the.
Yeah, so I could use this on your turn.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm done.
Yes. So I am getting 2 growth counters as my alter ego action. Flip. Get 2 more with my fruition.
Well, hold on. You got to do this after you flip. Lay down the law.
Oh, I have to do that first?
Yeah, it's a response.
Okay. So if
do you want to use the Milano for that?
Yeah, that's fine. We're not using it. So we'll do lay down the law for 4.
Okay.
And then use my fruition for 2 more growth counters.
Okay.
And then I can do probably, did we get Jessica in play as another ally, or did we play the Queen here?
I mean, Jessica's not super great right now. We have one side scheme. Yeah. So I mean, the Queen carrier would be better. Okay. Yeah. Or you get your vines and flora and fauna, but I feel like Queen carrier is probably just better. Just always have that extra resource every turn.
I think so too.
I think so too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a waste because I'm not going to use the resource that it's generating, but it is what it is.
Yeah, there was no way to not waste it.
Yeah, I guess other than playing this on Alter Ego, so it was available to me instead of tapping that. Huh? It is what it is. If I had played this on my Alter Ego side,
you have to be. You actually. Oh, you can't.
Oh, Avenger. Oh, you're right.
Holy
I can't.
Cow, smokes! Mistake.
So swap that for a helicarrier, I guess.
Yeah.
And potato.
I have to go grab one. I completely forgot you can't play that.
Yeah, because Groot is a guardian, not an Avenger. Wind Carrier has the requirement that you have to be an Avenger to be able to play it. So, no choice. Yeah, and on this side, he's just an outlaw. So no choice but to swap that Queen Carrier for just a helicarrier. Easy enough fix. So if that's going to be a helicarrier instead, that's still fine. And then, thank you. So I think we're still, I mean, we're just short 1 resource, but so I could have played it a little bit better if that actually wasn't. And I guess we'll just attack for 2 and be done.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think we drew it the other night when we played it, did we?
I don't know that it was in my deck.
I think it was. I completely forgot about that. Okay, so do I want to hold on to Brawn here? I know I'm drawing a battery pack. I think I'm going to hold on to Brawn.
Okay.
Drawing 2 battery packs, apparently. Okay. So, threat. So it's 2 per player, so 4.
Charge up the ship.
And then we charge up. Yep.
All right, so Drang is attacking you.
Yeah, and the question is, do I want to just take it or just let Lockjaw?
So do we want Lockjaw to block for me so I can preserve some of these counters and not
that's
tap?
fine. Yeah, I'll take the damage. Let him hit me.
Okay, so
attack him for 2.
2. The boost that says if this is an attack, it gets +2 boost. What a jerk. Okay. So it's 4 total.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Then he's attacking me, and we're gonna have Lockjaw block it, right? That's the master plan. 0.
Yep.
Bad cards.
All right. So I just got a minion with Retaliate.
Yep. And I got a minion with Overkill. Okay. Okie dokie. pass this over here.
Yep.
So we can. That seems like a good plan. I'd love to get this in play, but it's not as important as to get it in play as it is just to hold on to it, probably. So I think we just, for justice, for 4, and just clear the main again.
Okay.
And then just discard my attacking vines and tap this to root stomp either one. Maybe that one because it's 5 and... Well, then I'll just lose the growth counter. But...
No, do yours.
Instead? Yep. Okay. So we'll root stomp this guy for 5 and get a growth counter.
Yep. Yes. There. Swapping the 2s with the 3. Yeah.
That guy's gone.
And honestly, you could use the Milano for this because we don't need it for threat.
That's true.
So go for it.
Okay. Play.
Yep.
For later?
Yep, so it's my turn.
Would you like me to attack that guy? Is that helpful to you, or should I just attack the boss? It means I remove a growth counter if I attack him. Retaliate?
Yeah, don't even bother. Attack the boss.
Okay, so attacking the boss for 2. Flip that down to a 10 and fill this out, and it is your turn.
Okay, so my turn's pretty simple. I've got some battery packs, which they're meh.
Yeah, I don't know that you really want to load up that particle cannon.
Yeah, I mean, I could, so I've got, yeah, so this Into the Fray is kind of worthless at the moment, other than it would just kill this and remove a threat from the main scheme.
True.
So, it's fine.
Is it main only?
Yes, main only.
Okay, so it wouldn't actually remove it.
Correct. That's why it's not meh.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to chase them down. They could do from any scheme if I killed this guy.
Yeah.
Or I could just play Brawn, and the Brawn and Particle Cannon can kill this. He would take 1 damage. And if we killed him, we could chase down.
Up to you.
So I'm thinking... I don't know if chasing down's even worth it. I'm going to play Brawn. So I'm going to discard an Into the Fray, because it's not a big deal. Discard the battery pack. And I don't know if I want to hold on to a battery pack or just chase them down. I think I'll just chase them down. I'm not going to even bother. Let's discard these. We've got another salvage in our deck. We could always get 1 back. Or we could just get this thing back when it runs out of counters. We're going to play Brawn. Brawn is going to attack for 1.
Yep.
Here.
So he'll take 2.
He'll take 2 because of the retaliate. Yep. And then...
he can remove a threat from anywhere.
He can remove a threat from a scheme. Yep. And then my Particle Cannon is an attack. It deals 4 damage to an enemy. That attack gains overkill and ranged. So it won't hit me, so it'll just kill the guy. I won't get to draw a card, sadly. That's what I was hoping to do, was be able to kill the guy and draw a card, but it's fine. So he's dead. And then I'll thwart for 2.
What?
Or I could just flip and heal.
We
have no threat. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's flip.
I think that's fair.
Let's heal. Okay.
Okay.
That's kind of confusing.
Yes, it is.
All right, so we'll just flip and heal. Oh, I also, when I killed the guy, I was going to chase him down.
Oh, that's fair.
That was what I was doing with that last card. So. Yep, and then that's it.
Ready up? It already feels like we're doing a lot better.
It does. Our hands were not as clunky. Although this turn's kind of clunky. Okay.
All right. So threat first. So drop 4 on there.
Yep.
Charge up.
Yep.
He is attacking me. And I think maybe
we could have Brawn defend.
Yeah, or I could just defend. We're kind of okay with stuff at the moment.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you might lose a token.
Yeah, I think I can just...
Although, yeah, I think it's fine.
So base 2.
Yep.
Plus 2. Okay, so yes, I'll lose 1 growth token. Then he's scheming against you.
Yep.
So base 1. Boost. If the villain, give the villain a tough status.
Okay.
And because he schemed, he charges the ship up.
Yep.
And so that was a total of 2 on the main. And back cards.
Yep.
Caught off guard. Wow.
Goodbye.
That's sad.
That is what it is. Caught off guard.
All right.
Oh, I got an assault, which is just a surge.
Yep.
So, get another one. Oh, shadows.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. That's happening.
Yeah, so we're going to get Blackjack O'Hare. This rabbit is probably not a sweet rabbit.
No. It's an angry rabbit.
And then we get this terrible card that has the... What is it?
Amplify.
Amplify icon, which means that it increases the boost effects.
Yep.
And this is just simply 2 per player, so just 4. That's actually not a bad one,
aside from the amplify.
Except for the amplify, which
I'll be able to just for justice it away, so that's good.
Okay. And I actually don't mind getting this ally because I was gonna have a
Minion.
turn where I was gonna have a turn where I literally did nothing.
Yeah.
So,
he has quick strike, which is irrelevant since you're an alter ego, so that
Yep.
worked out okay.
Yep. All right.
All right, that's it. Pass that over to you.
Yeah, pass to me. Okay. So I got nothing to tinker. There's no point in healing. So flip over. And we are going to... We're going to discard Moment of Triumph. Because healing for 1 is probably not worth a card.
Nope.
Schadenfreude, not worth healing. And another Moment of Triumph. Just to play into the fray.
Sure.
So we're going to deal 6 damage here. And... Oh, he had quick strike too, but I was an alter ego.
Right,
Sweet.
that's what I said. Yep.
Yeah, so 6 damage here. So it's going to deal 3 overkill, which can remove 3 threat from a scheme. So we could...
Maybe we just take the opportunity to clear this?
Yeah, or we could just deal with this stuff.
But I'm going to deal with this with a for justice, and you could just tap this to remove 3.
Yeah, or... Yeah, I could... Right.
I think we just take the opportunity to clear this
All
away.
right, go for it. This is gone.
This goes into our victory pile.
Okay. So we'll make a victory pile. Alright, so that gets rid of that. Now I kill the guy, so I draw a card with murder.
Yeah, overkilled, yep.
And I think I forgot to do that another time. Got to draw a card.
I don't know that you did.
I think I did. But that's alright. And then I also have a chase them down, so I could just chase...
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, knock that down to a 3. Then I could just thwart for 2.
Yeah.
I mean, punching for 1 doesn't seem all that great. I will punch for 1 with him and get rid of the tough.
Yep.
And then we'll thwart for 1.
Yep.
And then I have a particle cated here, but I think I'm just going to save it in case a minion pops out that I need to kill next turn.
Okay.
So I think I'm just done. And all I've got this is my hand I drew off the murder.
All right. Well, we might as well still just tap this to clear that last one.
Not worth it. You could use it for a resource.
I can't.
Oh, okay. All right.
I guess other than holding on to the deft focus.
Yeah, hold on to the depth focus. That's a really good card.
I know there's another one in my deck.
Yeah.
So this is still.
Yep.
Okay. So I am going to use this and that for justice for 4.
Yep. Get rid of this.
Clear that off.
Goodbye.
Then we'll use my helicarrier and a strength to play Mockingbird.
Sweet.
I guess she can just sort that last one.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's it. So I'll hold on to the deft focus.
Yeah. I'll hold on to my own helicarrier. is going a lot smoother than Friday night.
Yeah, although this is going to charge up, I'm going to lose my counters, but...
Yeah, there's 0 you can do about that, it seems like. No, that's not true. You could put the counters here. Because he's stunned. And
yeah,
you won't lose any.
But I don't want to put all... I guess I'll just lose 1. I don't want her to just die to...
It's not a big deal. I have an ally that only has 1 more health left. He's stunned on one of the attacks. You could always defend.
I don't know. I don't think it's worth losing an ally for 1 Groot. I don't think that's...
That's up to you.
Of a
it's your
trade-off.
choice. All right, I'm drawing. Okay.
Okay. First thing is threat.
4.
Then we charge up. So now that we're at 4, we have to deal 2 indirect damage.
Yep. I'm going to put 1 on Braun and 1 on myself.
1. Okay. Then he's attacking you, but he's stunned.
Yep.
He's attacking me, and just use her. Oh.
So 2. Just dead.
And bad cards.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
All right, so my bad card is... Planetary Invasion. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Reveal that minion, and then give it a tough status.
Ooh,
nasty.
Nasty. Oh,
okay.
Well, there's your guy.
So I reveal this card. After Badoon engages your hero, it attacks you with +2 attack.
Oh, well, I guess you can have Braun block that. It's 3 damage.
I could.
Or do you want to just take 3?
You know.
Or I guess I could defend it and take 0.
That is true. That might not be bad.
That's probably not the worst thing. I'm not going to do
And there's only 1 card left?
Yeah.
So I say go for it.
Yeah, I think that's fine. So I'll defend against that.
Yep.
This guy.
And you take nothing.
And I take nothing. And then I have Blackjack's Bazooka. Attached to Blackjack O'Hare, which he's not here. If we cannot, he is attached to the villain. So it gives him +2 attack, and we need to spend 3 mental resources.
Rough.
That's nasty.
Okay. I can get rid of that next turn if I needed to.
Okay, I was going to say, worst case, I could too if I use the Milano, but...
Yeah, we're going to have to use Milano either way.
Yeah.
All right. We'll figure it out.
That's that. So this passes over here.
Yep.
And... Root stomping that guy seems like major overkill because I don't have a way of getting...
Yeah, maybe you just use the I Am Groot in the Avengers Mansion and the Milano to get rid of this. And then you could just discard one of your Root Stomps to play your Death Focus. And you just hold on to a card.
Yeah, I think that's probably my best bet. And I might honestly flip.
I could use your Helicarrier.
Yeah, and I might honestly just flip to try and accumulate counters while we're pretty controlled.
You're fine.
All right, so I'll discard these 2 and tap this as 3 blues to get rid of this bazooka. I will discard a Root Stomp to play a Deft Focus. I mean, I could use these and just deal the boss 5.
That's fair.
It's not the worst thing, I guess.
Go for it.
If you don't need it.
Nope.
Because it is a superpower, so I can Root Stomp the boss and deal him 5 damage.
Yep.
And then I think I just want to flip over.
Go for it.
And get some Groot.
I agree. I'm fine with it. I think that's how Groot needs to play.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. So
okay.
My turn? All right. So that changes my turn up a little bit. So I've got a 5-card hand here. Could just play Mockingbird. Could play Mockingbird. It would just leave me with this in hand. Oh, I don't even need to use that.
Nope.
Sorry. So this would be a blocker. Really need to play Mockingbird?
It just means you don't get attacked this round.
Mm-hmm. This gives it attack overkill. So let's use this. First thing, lose this counter, deal 4 damage with ranged and overkill. So 1 and 3 of the boss. And I murdered him, so I draw a card. Oh, nice. Okay. I like this card.
And remember, you always do have Lockjaw in your discard pile if you ever have like a grip of cards that are useless.
Yeah, that's not the issue. But now I could play 2 cards, which I kind of like.
Okay.
Or I could play, so I'm definitely not playing a Mansion this turn. And I don't think I'm going to be able to play a Helicarrier, so I think I'm just going to play Iron Heart.
Yeah.
That will draw me a card. And then I think I'm just going to ditch all 3 of these to play Mockingbird again.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Seems fine to me. So we'll get some ally power in play here. And then they can each just thwart for 1.
I agree.
And then I'll thwart for 2. So that bad boy off.
Seems good.
And they each take 1. I'll just use him to be my first blocker.
Agreed. Alrighty.
Call it a day over here.
I agree.
I should lower my cards so you guys can see them a little better. Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, that's nice.
First thing is the threat.
Threat it is. Okay.
And charge. He's scheming against me. Base of 1. Flip. Boost. Solve the ship's charge up.
Right.
And he's scheming, so another charge up. And that had a 0, no additional pips, so just 1 on the main. And then he's attacking you, but he is stunned. Bad card. My bad card is a dude. After he engages you or activates against you, resolve the Badoon ship charge up.
Alright, so it's going to charge.
So that's going to go up to 4. So that means we're going to deal 2 indirect damage.
Alright, so 1 on him. And then I'll just do 2 to myself.
This charge up thing just seems like the worst thing ever for Groot. It's so irritating.
Yeah, you need allies in play with Groot. I know you don't want it to let allies die, but I think with Groot, I think you need. I almost want to try Groot with like aggression and literally put Hulk in the deck, the 2-cost Hulk.
Yeah,
just so you can put 5 damage of indirect on Hulk.
Yeah, or maybe Groot should be leadership with all the rapid response tricks.
I think you just want. I just think you want health from the allies to absorb to prevent you from stupidly losing counters.
Yep. All right, and what's your bad card?
My bad card is Oppressive Armada. So it is a hinder side scheme.
3, yep, so plus 1, so 7.
7. Spider-Man, waiting for you. Clear yourself.
Don't have it.
Okay. We're good.
Okay. S.
Pass to me. Okay. That's not bad. So you got a dude in play over there, don't you?
I do.
Let's murder him.
Sure.
So we're going to play Salvage and use the Wild for a fist so we can Relentless Assault.
Sure.
So 5 damage, 2 of it overkill.
Yeah.
I'll murder and draw a card.
10.
Okay. And then I think I just want to. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to discard Flora and Fauna to play Thruster Boots. We're going to give him +1 thwart. And then we're going to discard Rocket's Pistol. Oh, and also, hold on, we forgot I played Savage, so I could put a tech. Really don't have one. Hold on, I'm going to do this turn over because I think I made some mistakes here. So put that guy back into play. And then the card I drew, what did I draw? I had a 5-card hand.
I have no idea what you drew. Apparently you just did.
Yeah, we're just leaving it.
Leave it as it is.
We're leaving it.
Leave it however you played it.
All right, so I'm still going to get a tech back, but I know I can't get the rocket pistol because I just discarded it now. So let's take... We'll take a battery pack. Fine. All right, and then... Oh, we played the Relentless Assault. And then we're going to discard to play I Got a Plan.
Oh.
So we're going to thwart first for 3.
Yep.
So...
Probably the side scheme.
The side scheme?
Yeah.
So, because I can clear it then.
Yeah,
All
it's fine.
So I'm going to thwart for 3.
Yep.
So we're going to knock this off and put 2 back.
Yep.
4. And then we will discard the battery pack to play I've Got a Plan, to ready myself, and thwart for 4.
Yep.
So that will just clear this side scheme. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think for me, we can use the Milano to just remove 3.
Agreed.
Flip. And then...
You might just want to save the Tinker.
3 blockers, and I'll save the Tinker for the next turn.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm done.
All right. So that said, I'm going to action to get my growth counters back.
Okay.
Already lost. Then I'm going to flip over. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3 for Coulson.
Beautiful.
To grab my counterintelligence, but I don't know. I think I've seen that. Okay.
Probably in the deck.
That's in the deck somewhere.
Here it is.
Perfect. So it's going to go to my hand. Then, we can tap this to get my thwarting vines into play.
Sweet.
And then I guess the question is, I mean, Skilled Investigator is nice because there are lots of side schemes.
Yeah, and it just draws you cards.
But then I'm not playing either of these cards, so I wonder if it's better to just
ditch it
and play Quake. Probably Quake. I feel like we're okay on threat, so yeah, I think I'd rather just play another ally.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Here's your deck shuffled.
All right, then Coulson can thwart for 2. Clear this all the way off. I can attack the boss for 2, and maybe we just have Quake do the same. Okay. That's all she wrote.
All right. Ready. Okay. First thing is threat.
Yeah.
Charge up.
Mm-hmm.
Then he is scheming against me.
Mm-hmm. Base 1, 0.
Okay, so just 1 threat.
Just 1. And he's attacking me. And how about we do Ironheart or any one of those guys that you want to be able to put in your discard pile to draw again, essentially.
Yeah.
You'll shuffle your deck soon.
Let's use Brawn.
Okay. Goose. If it's scheme, so irrelevant. Okay. Bad cards.
Okay.
Side scheme.
Cannonade. Hinder 3. And it has Amplify.
I'm going to put it over here if you want.
No, that's fine. All right, so this is going to have 7 on it.
Yep. Mine is a guy who is
going to give you
an extra card. Power Siphon, Peril. So other players cannot help solve this card. Choose 1, exhaust the Milano, spend 2 Lightning Bolt resources, or discard a card at random from the first player's hand. I do have my energy.
I could also just discard a card at random. I've got a 6-card hand, and I'm going to Tinker. probably better than losing, unless you don't need the energy.
I don't need it.
Okay, then yeah.
To be honest.
Go for it.
So I think that's fine. I'll just discard my energy to this.
Okay.
And that's it. This guy's not going to activate because we're past that phase.
Sure.
So we're good.
All right.
You're up. Oh, no.
Nope,
I'm up.
You're up.
Okay. Well, we'll just, for justice for 4, probably on the amplify.
Okay.
And feel like I'd rather just use this to deal the boss 5 damage.
2 to deal 5? Sure.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So we can do 1 and...
You could use the Milano too, if you need it.
Well, I mean, we can also use that to clear that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I'm just thinking, if you put the interrogation room into play, you're also going to clear a threat. Oh, no, you're not.
I'm not killing this guy. I was just going to attack the boss because it's 5. I don't have a
Yeah, but I'm just saying, with your guy, you just kill this. With your basic attack, you just kill this guy, and then you interrogation room thwart for 1. I think we can use this as a resource because I have a.
Oh, I mean, I could still also just use this ring.
Okay.
To play the I am Groot.
Right.
So deal the boss 5.
Okay.
You gotta doing stuff in order. So yes, I can use this to play the interrogation. And then attack and kill this guy and remove 1 threat.
Yep. So
I just do them.
I'm trying to think. I think I want it from here.
Okay. Yeah. Even though you thwart for 3.
Yeah. I'm going to heal, so
okay.
It won't be thwarting for 3.
Perfect. Okay. I mean, in theory, I could have Coulson just thwart at it.
Yeah.
But that's
go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Makes perfect sense. So let's get rid of this.
And I'm out.
Okay. And then it's my turn.
Yep.
So we're going to tinker away our particle cannon. Draw 2. Okay. And then we're going to recover 3. 1, 3. Flip. And we got a bunch of dead cards. So Relentless Assault, there's no minion. Into the Fray, there's no minion.
Correct.
Spider-Girl's fine, but there's also no minion. Correct. And we've already got a bunch of allies.
Yep.
So I think we just ditch all of them. And then I've got a couple upgrades that are nice. I've got a battery pack that's nice. They're not a big deal. I would much rather think... Yeah, I'm going to play Nick, but I got to figure out which one of these cards I really don't want. Probably the battery pack.
I agree.
So just ditch that. We're going to play Nick Fury. Draw the 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Out.
I'm out of cards. All right. So then, with that being said, Nick Fury is going to thwart for 2. And we will... We're obviously not playing I Got a Plan.
Nope.
We're not playing Reload.
Nope.
We're probably not playing Endurance. Nice, but... So I think we ditch these 2 for sure to get my Hall of Heroes into play. And then maybe we just ditch this to get rocket pistols in play.
Okay. And what are you holding on to?
I'm holding on just to a cannon.
Oh, sure. Right.
I'll hold on to one more upgrade for him for next turn. Yeah, 3 counters on that. And then my allies are just going to be serviced to kill things. So I think that's just my turn.
I think so too.
So just going to ready up here. Okay. Things are looking pretty good.
Oh, I am out too. Exactly out. Okay. So, first thing is threat. So we got to drop
4
on here.
And we're about two-thirds of the deck gone at this point.
Yeah, this
about
is
a third left.
all that's left.
Yeah, before we get an acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Getting some cards set up.
Yeah, I mean, this might hurt a little bit
Groot's
doing
got some tokens.
heroic version of villain phase, but
we do have tons
a bunch of allies.
So.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing is the threat plus the charge up. Then he is attacking me, and I can
Nick Fury.
Sure. Yeah, that makes definitely got to go first. So. No boost. Right, then he's attacking you.
Yep. And by Ironheart.
Ironheart. Okay. Just one boost. Good. Yep. All right, so then bad cards. I'm first. My first one is Blindside. So Peril, exhaust the Milano, spend 2 fists, or stun the first player. Stunning me probably isn't a huge deal. I could... Only thing is if I discard these, there's pretty much nothing that I'm going to do on my turn.
I say just stun yourself.
So I agree. I think I just... Next one. A guy that's going to make me draw another card.
Fair enough.
And the spear.
Okay.
Well, that's a good time to get that since we're about to flip it.
Yeah, that's a great time to get that.
Okay.
All right, and so then that guy doesn't attack you.
He does not attack me. He just makes me deal an extra encounter card because I don't have any other minions engaged with me.
All right.
So your bad cards.
All right. Mine is the guy that attacks me. After he engages your hero, it attacks you at +2 attacks. So goodbye, Mockingbird.
Yep. Agreed.
And then the next one, advance.
Okay.
So he's gonna scheme for 1
boost, which is he's gonna get put into play with you.
Okay.
And you already have another minion, so you're not gonna draw another card.
Okay.
But that was a scheme, so charge.
Yep. But it was scheming for 1. So.
Correct. Yep. All right. That's that.
All right, not bad.
So that was, considering how many cards we were going to resolve, that was actually, that could have gotten worse.
So we're going to exhaust this. It's a hero action attack. And we're going to deal 2 damage here. And we're going to kill him, which will give me a Hall of Heroes token and count my murder to draw a card.
Yeah.
Then what? Do I need to thwart this turn for 3? Do I want to draw? Decisions. I like having a salvage in my hand, but I don't have any tech. I could discard tech first. So that's definitely the way to go. Interesting. So this is the one that deals. This is not an attack.
I do not need my helicarrier.
Okay. So reload would kill this guy. It gave me a Hall of Heroes. It's not probably worth it. I could just kill him with Groot. Maybe that's the play. So let's discard this. And discard reload. To play Cybernetic Skeleton, which will give me +1 attack and 3 hit points. 2, 3.
Yep.
And then I think we're just going to, we're not that really bad on thwart here. So I think we're just going to bash this guy.
Flip him? Oh, bash that guy. Yeah, that's fine.
Bash this guy for 1, 2.
Yep.
Killing him.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it won't. There's no way for me to draw an extra card, which is fine.
Yep.
But I will get a Hall of Heroes token.
Yep. Well.
And then you said you don't need your helicarrier.
I do not.
So I could play this for 2, 3, and your helicarrier to play a mansion.
Sure.
And then I can put a tech on top, which I'll throw my rocket launcher back. Yep. Maybe play it next turn. And it's your turn, and you could use a helicarrier, Avengers Mansion, to draw a card.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, well.
And if you don't need it, you don't need it.
It's fine. All right, so...
Yeah, I guess we could have tried to get rid of this. I completely forgot about it. But I already did
yeah, we're already past it, so it's fine. Okay, so what we will do instead... okay, so I need to just do a basic attack. Done.
Yep.
I'm going to do a fruition to gain 2 more growth counters. So...
and
we didn't use that.
No,
yeah.
It could be a resource or it can remove 3 threat.
Right, which we might just want it. So I could do...
And I am Groot for 8?
1.
Is that the damage one or the...
Yeah, it's the damage one. I could do 1 and 2 to do I am Groot for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The only problem is he only has 1 hit point.
Right, so before I do that, I guess I just need to kill an ally.
It seems kind of bad. Maybe you just don't even play the Iron Groot and put that law into your hand. Maybe you just throw your own mansion into play this turn. Because all those other cards just seem kind of meh. Just accelerate the mansion and then...
Okay.
Well, it's either that or just get rid of this. I don't think you have fist. Did you use this?
I do. You used it. Okay. I mean, I do, but as soon as I flip him, he's just going to put it back into play. Oh, so there's no reason to do that
unless
without
you're gonna
flipping him.
Yeah.
Which that's why I was saying, like, I could...
Or we could just flip him next turn.
Correct. That's why I was saying I could... Yeah, I mean, I can't just play the mansion. We'll just deal with bigger attacks, but we have a bunch of allies, so it's kind of...
Yeah, agreed.
In that regard, so that's
just
fine.
Do that. Play your mansion. I'll just use the Milano to remove 3.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take a little bit of damage, though, because this is going to charge up.
Yep.
There's kind of nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And you've got minion in play. So, okay. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, other than just killing my allies to kill him.
Doesn't make sense. All right. Okay. So threat.
Yep.
So 4.
Charge, which is indirect, which...
I'll just take.
Just take it. Oh.
You lose counters, but...
I also don't want to just... I mean, 1 indirect kills both of those guys, so I don't think it's worth that.
You've got root stomps in your hand for next turn, too.
Yeah.
So you can root stomp
potentially, yep. Okay, so he's attacking you.
Yep.
Base 3.
Okay. So do we want to use one of those allies? Is that the plan?
Sure, that's fine. Wilson. Okay. Good. And then he's attacking me.
Use the other one.
He's quick. Oh, wrong deck. Uh-oh. Okay, no good. So, quick.
And then your minion.
Yeah, this guy's gonna attack me for 2.
Do you want?
And I might just defend it.
Yeah. Let's see. My turn. So if I defended, we'd be losing 2 thwart. But that's really 3 thwart, because that's really all I would be doing this next turn. So I think you defending and just losing 2 attack is not a big deal.
So we'll defend against this guy's attack and bad cards.
Yep. All right. And I've got the Victory 2 Villainous guy. So.
Big Daddy. Yep.
Yep. He gonna die.
Planetary Invasion. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Reveal it and give it a tough status. We might miss. There's only a couple of cards.
3 cards left, so we missed.
We missed. All right. But acceleration.
Fail to find. Shuffle this bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's your turn.
Yep. All right. Well.
So what I can do, which is cool, is I could use this as an action.
Correct. And put 2 damage on him.
And put 2 damage on this guy.
Yep. That's what I was going to suggest.
And then you can root stomp him.
Yep. So we'll do 1 for this and 2 for Jessica because I'm not that great right now. So yes, we'll root stomp to do the 5, which is going to get me a growth counter. And I killed a minion so I can remove a threat. Then
you have fist science. You could get rid of the spear.
I could just get rid of the spear, but we want to flip him
first.
Yeah.
So, but that's a hero action. So you just have me flip him.
Yes.
Maybe that's the plan.
I think so. I don't think a card is going to help me. So
I could always use your hand.
Yeah.
And your
I don't. Yeah. I don't think getting any of these is necessarily a priority.
What does the vines do?
It's the attacking vine.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think we just use this to remove 3 threat.
Sure.
And you have
your
card and a helicarrier.
Sure.
And you your own mansion.
Oh wow. Okay.
And yeah, we'll just wait for you to push this guy, and then I can get rid of his spear.
Yep. All right. Works for me. All right. So the villain deck here is all there. It's all shuffled up. Counter deck. So my turn. All right, so well, we're going to discard rocket launcher, and we're going to discard Valkyrie to play Relentless Assault on your minion.
Sure.
Dealing at 5, 3 overkill.
Yep.
Oh, actually. Hold on, that's not true. Take this back. We need to do it a different way.
Okay.
We need to. I have a mansion here. I'm going to draw. Okay. Yeah, I'll use your helicarrier. And I will discard the rocket launcher and Valkyrie to play Brawn.
Oh, yep. That makes sense.
And then I'm going to use Brawn to attack for 1, fort for 1.
All right, so Drang side 2. If Drang spear's in play, give Drang a face-down boost card. Otherwise, go get his spear.
Boost card. Agreed.
And then nothing else different. His hit points here is 14 per player, so it's 28.
And then we're going to play Salvage to play Relentless Assault now.
Yep.
Using the wild for the fist.
Yep. So you overkill this guy for 3.
Yep. And Salvage says after you spend this card, put a tech. So I'll put this on top of my deck. The rocket launcher I discarded. And then I draw a card with Murder.
Yep.
And
then I will discard Fist Science to get rid of the spear.
I'll call for an action on that, yep. And I don't really need I don't think I really need I got a plan here. I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's
so I'm just going to ditch it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just give myself some endurance.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I've got to put my damage on Brawn.
Yep, that's true.
And then thwarting for 3.
Sure. Yep.
Seems fine. And we're just holding onto this rocket launcher that we keep discarding and never playing.
No.
Oh, and I killed that guy with a counter, so I did get a counter here.
That is true.
And that's it.
Okay.
All right, drawing 4.
So we got to put 5 on there now.
Okay.
Because of the acceleration.
Yep.
And he is attacking me with an extra boost card.
Okay.
So,
so I'm at like full health.
Yeah.
I could easily just eat this attack.
I think so.
And I kind of want to flip so I can start using Hall of Heroes and things. So
I agree.
I'll just take this one.
Yeah, just defend.
I'll take whatever he get. Bring it.
So it's 3, plus 0, plus 1.
So taking
4. So you
2.
take 3. Depending for 1.
Yep, we got it.
So that wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Then he's actually attacking you.
Okay. And I'll just take it.
Okay. Base 3, plus 1, another 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Bad cards. Bombardment. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, charge up. Yeah, I did forget that.
And
it's just once.
Other.
Yeah, this will. So it's just 2 per person or 3 per person. So 6.
Okay. And mine is shadows.
Oh.
So
you already were shadowed.
Yep. So reveal your set aside nemesis, put it into your play. Reveal a set aside side scheme, put it in play. Shuffle the rest of the set aside cards into the counter. If your nemesis does not enter the game this way, this card gains surge.
Okay. So surge.
All right. Attached to Blackjack O'Hare if you're not attached to the villain. So it's that +2 attack thing.
Yeah.
With lots of resources to play.
Yeah. Which I could try to get rid of, or I could just for justice instead.
Yeah. We also have this, and this.
Yeah,
so.
True. All true.
All right.
Okay. Pass that over to you.
Yep. And threat's pretty under control here, so I'm thinking about highly considering just flipping. So I'm gonna punch the boss for 1 and thwart for 1.
Sure.
I will punch the boss for 2. And cards to play here. So I think I'm gonna discard Lockjaw, discard Reload, and discard Battery Pack to play my rocket launcher. So this gets, what, 3 counters on it? 2. All right. And then I'm going to flip. I'll tinker away my pistol, draw 2. 1, 2. Hall of Heroes. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3.
That was really sad.
Yeah, it is. But I'm going to ditch science. Oh, it's hero action.
It's hero.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, so you just drew a fistful of cards you can't use.
No, it's not true. So 2, 3, and let's see, hold on. 2, 3, 4. Play Lockjaw.
Oh, I guess.
And the rest of these cards I can't actually use in any way because they're all hero actions.
Yeah.
So it just is what it is.
I guess maybe you draw with a mansion just to see if you can get another ally or something.
It's probably not worth it. The odds of that happening are not great. We've got 2 allies here. 3, 4. No, all my allies are in my discard pile. All 4 of them. So.
All right. So
I'm just stuck with these cards. I can mill them. It's fine. But I would rather have you just draw these. You could draw with this.
Okay. I'll draw with mine.
And then you can just figure out what you want to do.
Yep.
And we also have the Milano here.
Yep.
That we can use to remove 3 from something.
Yep.
So we'll just wait to see what you do.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Okay, so my turn. So, with that said,
I have to start overlapping some of these cards to make
yeah.
room.
We can do
just some of these like static upgrades that don't tap for anything.
Yeah. I honestly might need this for the extra blue.
Okay, go for it. You need blue, blue. It's triple blue?
Yep.
That's fine.
Because then I can still, for justice, and play my 2 zeros.
Oh, we also forgot to use Lockjaw, which we would have used to thwart here for 2.
Yeah,
sorry.
Fair.
All right, guys, completely forgot about that.
That's fair.
All right. So what you could do then is you could play the Skilled Investigator, and then 4 Justice just for 4 and draw a card.
That's true. So we get this in play first. Use the Power Justice with 4 Justice for 4.
Get rid of that.
Clear this. Which tap both of the. Oh no, just tap this.
What did this thing do?
It charges up again.
After the resolving step 1 of the villain phase, which we just got. Okay.
All right, so another 4 Justice, which is not helpful. So we can use these 2 plus the Milano to get rid of this.
Yep.
Then we can do 1, 2 to just get a counterintelligence out here.
Sure.
And then I can just fruition for another 2 counters.
Yep. And then punch him.
And punch him. Yeah, I agree. That puts him to 20.
You're at 8 counters now?
Yep. Okay, that's it.
All right, we're adding 5. And Flora and Fauna. Do I want to keep this? Moment of Triumph I probably will want to keep, and I've got a plan. I might just keep all these.
Okay.
If I don't need them, I'll pitch them.
So we did the 5 threat. We got to charge up.
Yep.
And he's scheming against you, so base 2. Boost if give the villain a tough status.
Okay.
So that had 1, so 3 total going on the main. And maybe we just counter.
Yeah, go for it.
Just get it out of here.
Yep.
Then he's attacking me, and maybe we
Lockjaw?
just use Lockjaw?
Yeah,
I
go
think
for
so. Boost. If this is an attack, oh, that would have been even bigger. All right, so I just made it a bigger attack. All right. Then bad cards.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Scheme.
Okay. So
2.
I think we actually forgot. Did we forget to when he schemed against you? Forgot to charge up.
I don't know. I didn't. It wasn't.
Pretty sure we
did. It's on the
did.
other side of the table.
Pretty sure we did. So it's going to go off now. So 4 total.
Okay.
4 total. And this is going to go off for 2 indirect.
Okay.
Which is just going to hit my growth counters.
Okay.
And my bad card is the dude that comes into play and attacks me for 3, which...
Where's my bad card? Why didn't I get one?
You did. That's what made us...
Oh, okay.
I
have Brawn with 1 health left. I can just absorb a 3 hit.
Yeah, I guess. Say that, or I just defend. I could defend because I have a Florafana.
Oh, okay.
Which
Yeah,
would
just
let me
defend.
ready on my turn anyway.
Just save them for an attack.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yep.
Okay, so that's that. This passes over here. And... I think we
Crisis Averted is nice.
Yeah. So I think we do 1, 2, yeah. Oh, yeah, 3 for the Crisis Averted. Remove 6 from the main. And if you paid for this card with the mental resource, this sort ignores Crisis. But better. Okay, so just remove 6. Then it's just clunky.
Yeah.
I could.
Draw card.
Yeah. Okay. That's the readying one.
Use your deft focus to play it. Use your deft focus to play it.
Sure. And just hold on to the energy.
Yeah, you could always draw another card. I don't need cards.
Ah, that's helpful. Okay.
So use your deft focus to play the, or do you want to wait?
So let's.
Is that the one that does like a bunch of damage?
It's going to do a bunch of damage, yeah. So I want to get counters first. So if we need to play this first. So
discard what?
Trying to figure out. So I guess I'm just going to discard the root stomp to play the Flora Fauna, which is going to give me 2 counters and ready me. Then we can use the energy for an I Am Groot. Oh, but we don't want to do that. Yeah, so I just base attack to remove his stuff.
Yep. And then use
we I Am Groot for 8. And I can use this to play my Vine.
Yep. And now that you've kind of I Am Grooted, you could remove a counter and ready, or if you wanted and kill.
I could. I don't know if you want to kill this guy.
Yeah, I'll kill him. That's fine.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll kill him.
All right.
So you don't have to.
So.
Oh, and.
Move 3 threat.
Yep. Okay. That's it.
That is it.
My turn. All right. So first things first is we're going to discard a Moment of Triumph to play a downtime.
Good time to do that.
Yep. We're going to exhaust and recover 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip. Okay. Then Flora and Fauna is just not really good for me right now.
I don't remember what it does for Rocket.
For me, it just puts 2 counters on an upgrade, and then I ready that upgrade.
Sure.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the Rocket. This is, it's not an attack, but it deals...
I think 2 damage to
2 damage to a board, so your board. So I'll kill that guy.
Okay.
And do 2 damage to the boss.
Sure.
It's not an attack, so I won't get Hall of Heroes token on it. But I will murder. Draw a card. And I'm actually getting kind of impressed with Lockjaw in this game, because I think I'm going to play him again. Because I've got an I Got a Plan that I can't really use.
Yeah.
Moment of Triumph that I can't use. This I can't use, so that's 4. Oh, and I have to lose this counter. And I'm going to grab Lockjaw. And then I'm just going to pitch my Flora, play my pistol.
Sure.
And throw 2 counters on it. And then we'll Lockjaw, we'll fort for 2. That's a 3, yep.
Okay.
And so let's flip that. I think that's all she wrote.
All right.
I was never someone that played a lot with Lockjaw, but I'm kind of getting impressed with him. Not as bad as I thought.
He's been helpful for you when you've had, because you have the ability to draw so many cards.
Yeah.
That he's been helpful, like just to dump a bunch of cards that you don't need right now.
He's just been helpful anytime I drew a bad hand.
Right.
And I had nothing to spend my resources
on. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
In general.
Plus,
so
you
he's
just
not super efficient,
extra.
but it's like, well, it was better than having a turn where I did nothing.
Yeah.
So I was kind of impressed with him at the moment.
Okay, so threat. I'm dropping 5 on here. He is attacking me.
Yep.
And
Lockjaw.
Yeah, that's fine. Boost. This activation is an attack. This attack gains overkill, piercing, and range.
Okay.
So he's dealing 3, so 1 damage is going to carry over.
Can't do anything about that. Okay.
Okay. Then he's attacking you.
And can't do anything.
You just block with Brawn.
Oh, Brawn. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just extra damage, so that's that. Card for me, card for you. My card is the guy that makes me draw another card. And Caught Off Guard.
Goodbye. Yeah. I mean, you could also get rid of that. It's a 0.
Yeah, I mean...
There's no side schemes in play. There might be minions in play.
I understand, but I don't kill minions as much as you do. This just happens regardless.
Okay. Assault is attacking me.
Yep.
So that one, it looks like I'm just eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Other than me defending it?
No, it's not worth it. Just tell him attack me for 3.
+2.
Plus 2. 5. 2, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay. That's that.
Yep.
You're up.
I'm up. So we are going to... that seems good. It's actually not that good. There's not that many minions in play. All right, so let's discard battery pack. We'll discard Schadenfreude. And I'll use your helicarrier to play Into the Fray.
Sure.
Which is going to deal 4, remove 4.
No, it's going to deal 6, remove
4
4 excess damage.
Yep. Yes. And then draw a card.
Yep.
Because I'm going to murder. And since I defeated a minion, I can thwart for 2 with Chase Them Down.
Sure.
And I get a counter because I killed the guy. And since there's only 2 on here, I think what I'll do is use the Milano, discard another copy of Into Play, and just play Spider Girl. Sure. The dude. I'll punch for 2. And then I'll flip. And, oh, before I flip, sorry, I'm going to use this thing. Deal the boss 2 damage. Because I'm going to just tinker it away next turn. So now I'll flip. And I'll recover 5.
Yep.
And you get my mansion?
Yeah, and I get mine. 2 cards.
3.
Sad. Okay.
And that's all she wrote.
Yeah, I have a very boring turn.
Why is that?
Because I can't really play anything. That's Mockingbird. Alright, well. Yeah, I mean, we're still going to play Mockingbird.
What do the I Am Groots do?
Remove threat.
Which we have none?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is threat, threat, threat.
Yeah, well, there just is none. We're all on top of it.
Yeah, so stun this guy.
I mean, honestly, you could just... He's almost dead. It's his last stage. Just kill him.
I can't.
Can't you ready Groot? Like, twice?
No, you can only do it once.
Oh, okay.
Any of your vines you have to tap. You can't just use them.
Gotcha. So you could deal 5 and you'd be at 1.
I can deal 4. How are
1,
you?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, sure, with her, yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're still going to win this.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's that dead already. We kind of crushed him, actually.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just I am Groot to remove 6, 7 threat from 2 because nothing else to use with these cards. And attack 3 total.
Yeah. I don't think we made any mistakes, but this seemed way easier.
Yeah. All right. Ready?
Damage on Mockingbird. Oh, I didn't even, I even forgot to use this. We could have killed him. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah.
Next your turn. I'm out of cards.
I am too. I didn't realize he was so low.
He doesn't have a lot of health.
Yeah.
Thankfully. I feel like that's part of what you have to do with this guy is just race him. I will say we did not get nearly as many size games in play this game.
We did. We just didn't get them all in play on the same turn.
Right. That's my but
when we played on Friday night, there was one turn where we just put 2 into play multiple times.
Yes.
So you were like, oh, 12 threat buried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my point is I don't think we did not get the same number
also,
of size
though,
games.
I was able to retool the deck so that I think when you're playing Rocket Raccoon, you don't want to be using Rocket Raccoon's basic attack ever. Unless...
Sure.
Because he thwarts for 3.
Yeah.
I've
with
got
his upgrade, yeah.
Right, with his little upgrade, he thwarts for base 3, which is great.
Yeah.
And then if he gets, I've got a plan, he's thwarting for 7 in a turn. So you really don't want to be exhausting him with a basic attack. And all of his upgrades are the attacks, and his event cards are the attacks. So I think with Rocket, using his basic action to either thwart or flip and heal is where you want to be with him. And then don't fall for the hand cannon trick. It's actually not worth even playing the hand cannon. I've figured out. You never really have an issue with all the restricted cards that you don't have token cards to play.
Okay, so he's got to put threat on here, and then he's charging up.
Yep.
Then he's scheming against you, so charge. And that guy gets put into play with you, and you're going to have another card.
Oh, boy.
So he'll scheme for 2. Like, then he's going to attack me, but he's stunned. 3rd bad card for you. Bad card for me.
All right, so first one is just...
Speaking of side schemes.
Side scheme, which we can just flat out ignore this at this point.
Yep, with an I, yep.
And assault, surge.
Yep.
When revealed, exhausting the Milano. Goodbye. And Badoon Overlord, just another dude.
Yep.
Again, doesn't matter.
Patrol. Can't thwart the main while this guy's in play. He's got a big butt. And another guy. After he engages you, charge up the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Here you go. You want to kill him?
Yeah, let's play some Vine Spikes first so we can use a counter.
Yep.
And kill him with 1 spike.
There you go. That's it.
That's it.
Man, smoked. All right. And this was just also just standard mode.
True.
But I feel like we'll post these deck lists. I feel like these were much better decks than we had on Friday night. Although the decks are eerily similar. Just a couple card selection choices and maybe just a little bit luckier on... felt like we got a little bit unluckier when we played on Friday.
Yeah, like Friday we just had way more side schemes that got put into play.
We also had way less capability to thwart.
Yes.
So
yeah, we added more actual just straight up thwarting cards.
Yeah, I think removing the concussive punch was correct for him. You had more thwarting cards than you needed.
Yeah.
So we could even tweak it maybe and take out some, but I don't know. It felt good. Between Groot and Rocket, we had no problem managing threat.
Yeah.
And we also had no problem managing minions, honestly, either. So it was very manageable.
Did you shuffle the villainous guy back into the deck by accident?
Oh, it's possible.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because we got the maximum victory points here, because this has a victory 1, and then that has a victory 2.
I think
so
there's more.
Counts.
What is this? What are the victory?
No, it's max 3. I mean, there's other victory conditions.
Yeah.
But that's as many victory points as you can get in the first one. So each player just gets 1 flat out, then record equal to victory points maximum 3. So there's our 3. If there are no minions in play, which I did have.
I didn't take my turn.
I mean, that's fair.
I could have killed him with
you could have
with 1,000,000 cards.
Yep. So we'll count that one, and then record a unit for each player if the main scheme is on stage 1B, which it was. So yeah, we got all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we just played it out, you just punch your minion instead.
Yeah.
You could,
yeah, we had a bajillion ways of dealing him.
You could have punched your minion. You could have spent Groot counter. You could have readied Groot.
Yes.
And then you could have punched him in because he had 7 health. And
I could have used all my.
You could got him down to 1. Then I could have gone. I would just smash over, kill him, and then.
Yeah, I mean, all I had to do was ready and then smash my minion.
Yeah.
And then I think
and as I said, I had a pistol and a rocket launcher to play and a full grip of cards.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so that was that. So we'll move on to the next mission, which is the Collector.
Yeah, which he's the next one where everyone's like, he's the one people probably complaining about the most.
The Collector?
It's the Collector. I think it's because the rules. I think a lot of people didn't read the rules. He's challenging though.
Yes, he is.
We'll see how it goes. We will. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't think we'll stick with the same aspects. We might try to mix it up.
Yeah, we might mix it up just to try different stuff with these guys. And...
Although it is sad because I feel like we finally found a little combo that works here with these two.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can keep it in the bucket, of a good deck list to pull out if we feel like we need to. But
yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us for our bonus Marvel Champions. We have defeated Drang, so now Gold Leader can chill out.
Yep, I have no problem now taking a break and doing other things.
Oh, exactly. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Until next time.